My lovers, Sagittarius and their lovers, welcome to your reading. Now remember guys, all readings are timeless. Whenever this comes across your feed, that's your spirit guides, angels, light beings that work with you, source energy, that's trying to guide you to a particular message. Now all of the message may not resonate because it is a general reading. And in general readings, what spirit shows us is the dominant energies, okay? So log into your heart space, use your discernment, and you will know exactly which messages are meant to be for you. Now, when you're watching these readings for love, you don't just watch your sun sign. You're going to watch your sun, moon, Venus, and your rising sign. And then you're going to watch your person's placements in those areas because when it comes to soul connections, the energies can be flipped or vice versa, or it can even be mirrored, which is it's so interesting because then you can watch these readings twice, one for yourself and one for your person, especially when it comes to higher level soulmates and twin flames. You guys are usually powering through the same issues, the same wounding, just on different levels of consciousness. Okay, now we have here coming through the third party knows about you. So this reading is going to resonate if you've had interference in your relationship. Now, third party could be anything, quite frankly. I am getting an intimate partner here, but it could be an interfering boss. It could be a parental figure. It could be narcissistic family members, friends, people that just don't want to see you guys together for whatever reason. Okay, they're karmic to you. I'm teaching you some sort of lesson. You've known them before. All right, so there's a third party involved. What is their higher self? So we're going to dive deep into your person. What does your person's higher self want to let you know? Most important message. Okay, that they're a prisoner. Okay, they're a prisoner, and it looks like there's a lot of gossip around them as well. But I'm afraid. Why am I saying I'm afraid? What I'm getting here is your person isn't really trapped. They're trapped by the fact that they care more about what people think of them, what people say about them, than their own freedom and happiness. And the reason why I say that is because we have a lot of parrots here, and parrots talk, right? They talk. And this person, this cat here, this home, it's a gilded cage, and everybody can see right through it. So your person living in some kind of glass house. I don't know. Could be some kind of public figure, but they have some kind of notoriety, whatever. Either way, they think that they're important, okay, and that they have some kind of reputation to uphold. Okay, so they're living their life for what people think about them. That's what's going on. So they're imprisoning themselves. That's what's happening. And it's a card number 26 that I reduced to 8. So this is an 8 of Soul's energy. So this is them just being prisoners of their own mind, quite frankly. Okay. Let's see what they're healing right now. Spirit, what are they healing? I see underneath the deck manipulative people, but we knew that, right? That's the first message that came out. All right, let's see. What are they healing? Oh, my God. This flow of toxic shame. Okay, so we're going to go deep into these cards. And we have voyeur or stalker. So a really codependent energy coming through here. And as I told you, this person really cares about what people think about them. Okay. Now, toxic shame. It's a shame that's so deep that it has you immobilized. And it's the genesis always in childhood. The childhood experience is the foundation. They could be shamed for their body. Usually it's some kind of abusive experience, okay? Especially sexual abuse, okay? And then things happen in their life and they take it very personally and they internalize it, and then there's on more shame until they build a whole bloody tower out of it. So there's a lot of compassion that needs to be extended to this person because the genesis of it, the foundation, was not of their doing. Now I get because this person has been so wounded and their childhood has been so volatile or dynamic, they have a lot of codependent tendencies. One of these looks like the kind of semi-stalker, right? They're kind of semi-stalker vibes. Okay, so this person watching you, but it's also something that they've done to their past partners. This person got trust issues. Okay, This is something that they're healing right now. But again, they have to go back to the root cause, and it's because their trust was betrayed. Their trust in people and the universe was undermined early on in childhood, and it's usually some kind of abuse experience. What are they experiencing right now on their twin flame or soulmate journey? Sagittarius, they're experiencing you. Okay, so their mind is on you, Saggy. Okay, person watching, their mind is on you. But Sagittarius is about the expansion of your horizons, especially your spiritual horizons. I mean, Sagittarius is the adventurer, right? So it's coming out of your comfort zone. So this person kept themselves stuck in this little cage for a long time, but now they're experiencing an expansion of their consciousness, an expansion of their awareness. We're gonna go deeper into these cards. Let me just get them out. What are they feeling about you at this point in time? What do they feel when they think about you? What are the emotions? See, they're suspicious. This person don't trust nobody. Okay, don't take it personally. They don't trust nobody, and it goes right back to their childhood experience. Okay, they're suspicious. They think you got somebody else too, and that's why they kind of semi-stalking you. Okay, we have contemplative. Yeah, their mind is on you and their situation, and they're trying to figure out what's the best way forward. What's the best way that's going to cause the least damage? Let's see what's happening in their immediate environment. Now, all the other decks that you see here was created by moi, but this deck was created by Tiffany, and we're going to have her on the channel on our monthly live in August. Okay, but this is such a beautiful deck, and what's flipped over is generational trauma. It's such a beautiful deck, and it's really hard-hitting and really on point. 116 cards. So I'll put a link for this deck down below. Let's see what they're experiencing in their immediate environment. All right. We have the secret lies in the videotapes, and I really feel like this toxic shame and this is connected. Now, this doesn't have to speak to that early childhood experience that we spoke about, but there's something that your person is hiding, and it looks like somebody has a record of it. Now, it could be that somebody might be trying to blackmail them with this karmic partner or some other party. Okay, but there's something that your person is hiding, and something that's recorded. Somebody has the receipts. Somebody has the receipts. Did this come out for Scorpio? I feel like this came out for Scorpio. Check the Scorpio reading, but somebody's got the receipts. Okay, and your person is very afraid that there's some kind of secret that they're ashamed of, that's going to come out. Okay, and you see that's why they're immobile too. For some of them, this is a karmic partner that's doing that. A karmic partner has some kind of receipt, some sort of evidence on them, and they are afraid this is going to get out to the wider public. What does their 3D self want you to know? A message from their 3D self. What does their 3D self want you to know? I hide my pain behind my ego. And we know that with that toxic shame card, your person has been through a whole lot. And that's why they're so suspicious of people, because they think that people are out there to screw them over. And people have screwed them over. This is not something that's within their mind. It's not any kind of delusion. People have screwed them over. Okay? They're just trying to figure out, are you going to do the same? So let's start deconstructing these cards. So they're keeping themselves trapped because they're afraid of something. They're afraid some secret that they've kept hidden is going to come out, and they don't want people talking about them. But Spirit is saying that all unfair games will play over, and this is going to come out. This is going to come out, and it has to come out so that your person can start healing and stop hiding from themselves and hiding the real world. Yeah, there's divine intervention that's coming here with this Wheel of Fortune. So your person's been keeping themselves stuck, but Spirit is about to unstick them, okay? Yeah, they've been here wallowing in toxic shame, 5 of Swords, sabotaging themselves, keeping themselves into toxic situations because they're afraid that their secrets are going to be revealed and that they're going to be seen. And this person, yes, they like being seen, but they don't like being seen in here. They don't like being seen. The innermost part of them, they don't want people to see that. The people must see the glamour, but nothing else. And your person's been sabotaging themselves like that for a very long time. They have allowed this past betrayal, and it looks like it's something incredibly painful from their childhood. Okay, they have allowed that to sabotage their relationships, sabotage their work relationships, sabotage their relationship with their families, okay, and sabotage your relationship with you because they have not been dealing with this, and their trust issues never go away. And that's why they're always kind of stalky, right? That's why they always feel that they have to check up on you. That's why they're always so suspicious. It's because they haven't healed that root wound that happened in their childhood. Look the Page of Swords here. Look the child here. That's why I told you, that's a stalking card, right? That's why they're always stalking you. Always digging up for some kind of truth. But you're authentic. They've been digging and they can't find the dirt because you're authentic. What are they experiencing right now? They're getting an expansion of their horizons, and they're also thinking about you because you are the Empress. They recognize you as a counterpart here. So they're thinking about you, and you have been expanding their horizons. They're also thinking about the ways they screwed you over, 7 of Swords. The ways they wore masks, the way they hide themselves. The way that they deceive themselves in this connection. They're seeing it all now. And that's that energy of seeing it all and having this expansion of consciousness has been a recurring theme in all the readings for this month. But they're still suspicious. Yeah, they're thinking about you, but they're still suspicious. They're not ready to reveal all just yet. Okay. Now, for some of them, they might be in some other connection. I see a contract here. Okay, and they're suspicious of that person as well. Well, they're suspicious of everybody, quite frankly, right? Because they're bombarded with all sorts of negative thoughts. They think that everybody's out to get them. Some of you guys can watch the Leo reading, because Leo reading was like that. Spirit was telling Leo, everybody's not out to get you. You got to heal that. Yeah, they've been sabotaging their own happiness by not facing whatever this was. So they're thinking a lot. Thinking a lot about you, their life, and past relationships. And they're realizing if they want to have a healthy relationship, if they want to be happy, they need to walk away from these kind of toxic behaviors. Okay? Now, in their immediate environment, somebody's got the dirt on them. Okay? Somebody's got the dirt. For some of you, your person has some sort of sex addiction. Okay? Or some kind of sexual, people call it perversion, but perversion is only in the eye of the beholder, right? But there's something that they feel people will judge them for. Somebody has the receipts on that. Somebody who's codependent. So this is a karmic energy. For some of them, it may not be a sex addiction, but it is an addiction. It is a codependency, and there's a karmic energy that has the receipts and is holding this over their heads. And they're in a lot of pain. But they hide it behind this confidence, behind being so fiery, life of the party. But inside, they're in pain and they are wounded. Now, so on their side of the fence, what's blocking this connection is, one, they're keeping themselves stuck because they don't trust nobody. Right? 2, they have a lot of things to heal. We have some toxic shame coming through, so we know that there's a childhood wound here that's still quite raw because it's never really been looked at. 3, there's somebody that is blackmailing them or is holding some kind of secret over their head, and they're afraid to move because they're afraid that this person's going to spill the beans and their image is going to be ruined. So union is an energetic alignment. So let's see what you are doing, Sagittarius, to hold up this connection. What's the blockage on your side? On your side of the fence, what's the blockage? Let me make sure this thing is still recording because it's been screwing me over. All right, good. On your side of the fence, Saggy, let's see what has been going on. How are you blocking this connection? Saggy, whoever's watching, how are you blocking this connection? 10 of Cups. Woo! Happiness. You're looking good. All right. How have you been blocking this connection? We have the Two of Swords in reverse. All right. So your person is suspicious, but guess what? So are you. And you have some competing truths inside your head. Spirit is asking you to gain some clarity and to make a decision. It's like you're going back and forth in your head whether you want to be with this person or not, whether you and this person can really forgive each other, that kind of thing. Maybe you might be seeing someone else or whatever it is. Spirit is saying right now, it's time to make a decision. So you have 1 foot in, 1 foot out of this relationship because you're ready to run, right? You're suspicious too. You're suspicious too. Spirit is asking you to make a decision. You can't manifest anything from that in and out energy. All right. Spirit is asking you to stand in your power. So for those of you who might be giving your power away, whether it is to this person, maybe you've been waiting on this person to make a decision for you, or maybe you've been putting up with a lot of shit in this relationship. Maybe you have been transgressing your own boundaries or whatever it is. Spirit is asking you to stand in your power. For some of you, Spirit is also asking you to reach out. Now, the Magician is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is about communication. Okay, so if you believe or you are being guided, or you feel deep within yourself that you are being guided to reach out to this person, and it could be energetically. We do have the Magician here. Spirit saying, go ahead. Go ahead. If you need to have that conversation to gain closure, you go right ahead. What's blocking this connection? Spirit is saying, you are also going through an awakening process. Okay? So it's not so much that you are blocking this connection, but it looks like this connection is being blocked because both of you guys need time to heal. Spirit is also saying that your judgment is also skewed. Spirit, why? Your judgment is also skewed. You're not seeing this person clearly either. Why? Yeah, because you have a wound as well. It says here neglect. Neglect. So some kind of abandonment, emotional abandonment as a child. So you too have trust issues. You too might be codependent. So you're not seeing things clearly. So it could be that you might not be blocking this connection at all, but that this connection is being blocked so that both of you guys can do the healing that you need in order to have a healthy relationship, because it always takes two. It's convenient to blame the other person, but it always takes two. Now, based on what we're seeing here, what can we expect? Will be this person's actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading? We have the Three of Cups in reverse, and that's my numbing out card. Okay, whether it's they're immersing themselves in TikTok, drinking, substances, whatever it is, that's the numbing out card, because you're so unhappy yet you're not doing anything about it. We have the Moon, and that's about shadow work and intuition. And then we have the Four of Cups. All right, so what am I getting from this? I'm going to pull another card on the Moon. Yes, I thought so. All right, what am I getting from this? Your person's going to be spending half of the next month in a woe is me. Okay, why me? Why does everybody screw me over? Why can't I trust anyone? That kind of narrative, right? Victimhood, right? That's where they're going to be, and they're going to be pretending that everything is a-okay, but inside they're going to be as bored as F. Now, this bored as F energy, okay, is finally going to propel them to go deep within, okay, and start doing some of the shadow work that they should be doing in the first place. And them going deep within and doing the shadow work and them listening to their intuition, because the Moon is about intuition, is what is going to make them move forward. So for some of you, you're definitely going to get communication, but for others, they're going to be unsticking themselves from wherever they are at. What is the advice for you from Spirit? What's this? Regeneration. Yeah, a lot of transformation energy here. What is the message for you? Final message from Spirit. Okay, so we have a change in the wind and it's in reverse. Okay, so that tells me like somebody's not going with the flow. There's this transformation that's waiting to happen, but it looks like both of you, looks like you're a bit stuck because you're not seeing the higher perspective. This card is the card number 12, and the 12 is the hangman, which is the higher perspective, but it looks like you're not seeing that right now. So yeah, and Spirit said that your judgment is off, and it's because of your own wounding. All right, let's have a look. Okay, let's see. Protection message. So Spirit is saying, there are conditions brewing in your life you have no control over. Don't fight them. Change is inevitable and is for the best, for the higher good. Even if this storm blows away the structures you think you've built your dreams on, all will turn out as it should. You will have renewed clarity and strength to do something even better. Spirit is your ally. So it looks like you've been in a bit of stuck energy, but Spirit is bringing in a big shift. It's happening for you. It's happening for you, and it's happening for your person. So there's this big shift that you have no control over. It doesn't matter what you do. This is something fated. Okay, and this is really going to blow a fresh breeze through your life, and you're going to gain a lot of clarity from that experience. Okay, all right, my loves, thank you so much for tuning in. Grateful for your likes, shares, subscribes, dislikes. They all help the channel grow. Your comments, if you're able to go a step further and interact with any of the ads that may have played during this reading, that's a beautiful energy exchange for me. And please do it for any reader that you enjoy, especially the up and coming ones, because it helps them spread their message. Okay, take care. Bye.